So welcome everybody who is joining and who is here waiting for a few moments now. I've seen some cats also. How nice to have all kinds of being joining in this aspiration to bring some peace to our souls at least. It is really nice to have some of your faces. I just would love to encourage everybody to show up just for a moment so that we can get in touch just to see each other's faces and eyes. And of course, if it's more comfortable, you can hide again. It's just a moment to say hello. Hi, thank you. It's really nice to see you all. And thank you for Heini for the opportunity to have a gathering like this in this.
Thank you. Thank you, and for all of you.
Yeah, such a challenging time. Okay, so we are almost at the top of the hour. So I'm welcoming everybody who could find the time together and to practice together for suffering people in Ukraine and to bring some peace to ourselves and all over the world. My name is Kata. I am a unified mindfulness coach. And as you can hear, English is not my native language, so sorry if whatever goes wrong. Maybe everybody will understand me well. Unified mindfulness, thanks Rebecca for encouraging. So unified mindfulness is a kind of mindfulness, as you could guess it from the name. I won't go into it deeply because we need time for our practice, just a few words. This is a practice very precisely designed by Shinzen Yang, who is an American teacher, and well, you can find him on the internet, very interesting stuff. Unified Mindfulness is the organization around him. And this kind of practice is based on 3 attention skills that one practices. Otherwise, in any other lineages also, if you practice yoga or whatever kind of meditation you are used to, you probably practice your concentration, your sensory clarity, being very precise and clear about what is happening inside you, and equanimity also, which is to say, welcoming without push and pull whatever arises in our sensory system. So that is what we are going to practice today as well. This is going to be a guided meditation, maybe a little strange or different from what you are used to, because I will give several options to practice with, and there won't be very much time in silence, but I hope you can find ease within it also. If you have a practice you are used to, if you have a mantra or a lineage or a kind of practice you are familiar with, you can bring it in just as well. Unified mindfulness is compatible with all kinds of lineages. It was designed from all the contemplative traditions, so it really doesn't matter if you feel more comfortable continuing your own practice during this time just as well. The main thing is to have the opportunity to be connected and to offer this practice for those who suffer. There will be two sections. For the first few minutes, I will do a kind of sense tour. We will look around in our sensory spaces and just see and accept what is happening inside us, in the inner image space, the inner here space, and in our emotional body space. And then we will turn to the second half, where we are going to nurture positive content, goodwill, compassion, good wishes, the whatever conveys peace. So these are the two parts we are going to practice. I will start the practice with a bell and also the practice with a bell. So I invite everybody to find a comfortable position. And we are ready to start. Take a moment to stretch up and settle into your posture. Tune into how the body can stretch up and be at ease at the same time. Find a balance between alertness, readiness, and ease. Let the body relax and let your spine hold you up as if your head was floating like a balloon, or the limbs hanging loose. Feel the earth beneath you, holding you, and the space around you being there for you, as always. I invite you to find a place inside where you usually see images, any kind of images like fantasies or memories, whatever image. This can be vague or very precise. It's very different for people. There are people who do not see images at all, but even them, they know when they think of something and they can describe how it looks like, even if it's not a really clear image. So we are investigating the image space inside us. Just be open and accept whatever arises. Try to be really equanimous with what is coming and going, even if these are disturbing images around the war, or just everyday images, or maybe it's all blank. Mental pictures tend to hide when we are trying to catch them. If it's blank, just relax into this peaceful blankness. And let everything else sink into the background. The focus is on the images, and every other sensations, sounds or bodily feelings, sensations go into the background. Just witness what is happening in your image space. This is a way to get to know yourself as a sensory system. Strong images tend to wake up emotions in us. Just let them be in the background and stay with the images themselves. And now let it go and turn your attention to the here space inside you. For most people, it's around the ears or between the ears or somewhere in the head, but it can be anywhere. The place where you typically hear yourself talking to yourself, where you are repeating, planning, repeating conversations, planning conversations, talking to yourself. Now we are investigating this territory here in. What is happening? Is there a song stuck in your ear? Is there horrifying voices and noises from war? Is there inner dialogue with yourself or somebody else? Get to know what is happening in your inner here space and just let it happen without push or pull. And let the images fade into the background together with any other sensations. Listening to myself is like this. And now, let this go and turn your attention into the emotional body. Usually, this is the place around your chest or belly for most of the people, but it can also be in hands or wherever you usually experience emotions. The place from where you know that you are afraid or happy or enthusiastic or whatever. Look into, feel into this emotional space inside your body. Get in touch with what is going on there. It might be very subtle, and subtle is significant. It can lead us undetected ways, but it can be very strong just as well. Agitated. Let it just be as it is. Let it just take as much space as it wants to. And just witness what's going on in the emotional body. And all the images and sounds fade back to the background of your awareness. Feeling is like this. And now I invite you to return to the image space inside you and to come up with an image which evokes for you peace. Whatever picture or image it can be. Moments from peaceful everyday life, a beautiful nature site, a flower, whatever means peace to you. It can be somebody you know and trust and feel peaceful. It can be an avatar or just a very natural everyday moment from life when we have peace. See peace. Hold the image in your head, and if it fades, just renew it again. With your attention, renew it again and again. Keep up the peaceful image and let everything else fade into the background. It can be stable or very vague, or it can disappear. Everything is normal. Just return again and again to this peaceful image in your head. Give it space. See good. See peace. And now let's turn to our ears and find a word, a phrase, a mantra, a song, whatever conveys peace for you. May peace prevail on earth. This is my phrase. And you can say to yourself whatever you would love to hear from yourself inside now. Here, good. Here, peace. Let the images and other sensations fade into the background. May peace prevail on earth. May all be safe. May all have peace. May peace prevail on earth. Repeat your word or phrase again and again. Let it fill your space. And now, turn your attention into the emotional body and look, maybe there are already some good emotions Just investigate. You can use your picture of peace and your word, phrase, or mantra of peace to evoke again and again the experience of peace in your body. Feel into it and use your image and phrase to strengthen it again and again if it fades. Feel good. Feel peace. Let your concentration pour into it fully. It may spread into the whole body, or it may be just very stable at one spot of the body. Be with it with your attention. Feel peace. Feel good. And let everything else play out in the background. It is very common when practicing nurture positive techniques that negative images or emotions or phrases come to mind. This is just human nature. Let it play out in the background and keep your focus in the nurture positive, feel good area. Use your picture and phrase to renew again and again this peaceful, good feeling. It can be just peacefulness or compassion, loving kindness, hope, joy, connection, all kinds of good feelings we are capable of as human beings. Let it spread. Let it touch each other. Open up to it. Be peace. Just stay with it. Feel good. Feel peace. See your peaceful picture. Hear your peaceful words. Feel peace in the body. And let it spread all around the body. See if you can follow it with your attention as it reaches the body's surroundings and spreads out into the room or even further. Be peace. If it feels natural, you can imagine that all we are here together, touching each other with this, joining and strengthening the experience of peace. And if you feel so, you can direct it towards the Ukraine, towards the refugees, everybody who is suffering, every place on earth where there is suffering. And let it strengthen by all other communities who are practicing for peace right now, everywhere around the world. Be peace. See, hear, feel peace. If it's stable, let it stabilize you. If it's flowing or like champagne bubbles, let it massage you. Accept it without push or pull. And let all other distractions fade into the background. If fear, anger, hopelessness arises, let these peaceful feelings meet them. Let these good feelings surround those. And just let them fade. Let them play out in the background. And stay focused in peace. That space filled with peace. See, hear, feel peace. Be peace. Let it touch you. Open up to peace. And as if you were staying in touch with this whole experience, as it is still spreading and growing, start to slowly get ready to coming back to ordinary consciousness. But keep in touch with this peaceful feeling. See if you can keep it in the back of your mind for the rest of your day. Tune into it again and again with your picture, or mantra or phrase, or just a feeling. Maybe now you have established a switch in the body and you just switch it on whenever you want to. Bring this peaceful experience into your day as we are coming back slowly, gently and naturally into our day. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you so much for participating in it and practicing with me. It was really a pleasure. I just having a look into everybody who is sharing his or her face. Thank you so much for joining. And have a really peaceful day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.